What's going on, guys? It's your boy CMB back in the building, back with another video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Now let's get into this really quickly, guys, but before I begin, I want to apologize to you guys for my voice. It's a little bit hoarse, guys. I was screaming during the fight over the weekend and it just hasn't gotten back to where it needs to be. Probably need to drink some tea, honey lemon ginger tea or something like that to get my voice back. But really quickly, I don't want to keep you long. I want to talk about the situation, the advice that Bernard Hopkins gave Demetrius Andrade for wanting to face, if he wanted to face Canelo Alvarez, what he needs to do. In a nutshell, guys, I know you've probably seen the video, you probably heard the audio, and in a nutshell, he basically said he needs to stalk. You need to stalk Canelo Alvarez. Let me repeat that. You need to stalk Canelo Alvarez if you really want that fight. Now, I respect Bernard Hopkins. As a former fighter, as a man, as a businessman, I have nothing but the utmost respect for him. But I honestly, guys, I have to disagree with him on this strategy for Demetrius Andrade to actually capture a fight or get a fight with Canelo Alvarez. I think that's the wrong strategy to use. Chasing Canelo Alvarez around like a smitten schoolgirl, I think that's just a recipe for disaster. I don't think that's going to get you what you want. I mentioned in another video that I talked about these guys that want to face Canelo Alvarez at 160. I mentioned that they're putting themselves in a subjugated position by just trying to chase after him instead of fighting, formidable competition or fighting each other. You have to make yourself stand out. You have to put yourself in a position where Canelo cannot deny you, where you corner him and then you get the fight. That's how you do it. There's so many guys, especially at 160, that wants to face Canelo Alvarez. We know Canelo Alvarez is at 168. He's trying to become undisputed. He's just about there. He has one more fight with Caleb Plant. Meanwhile, you have these other guys calling out Canelo like, they're just going to overstep what he's trying to do and get this fight. And it just doesn't work that way. So if Demetrius Andrade really wants this fight, what Demetrius Andrade needs to do is start fighting these guys around him to make himself stand out. He needs to fight Jamal Charlo. He needs to fight Triple G. He needs to fight David Benavidez. Hell, he can fight Daniel Jacobs. Those guys, all those guys want Canelo. But you have to make yourself stand out. So maybe you need to start knocking off some of these other guys. That's the recipe for success, in my opinion. Don't put yourself in a subjugated position chasing Canelo Alvarez around, because you may never get that fight. But you go out here and you start knocking off these other guys, these other champions, or these other great fighters, and then you'll put Canelo in a position, in a corner where he has to face you, because everybody will be talking about you. You'll create your own lane, your own stardom, and people will say, man, that Demetrius Andrade, he smoked everybody at 160 and some of the guys at 168. That's who Canelo needs to face. You'll get people talking, and I think that's the best strategy for Demetrius Andrade if he really wants that fight. I mean, I know it's a tough road, it's a hard road, but sometimes going that route is the best. It's the best for what you're trying to do. If you want a shot at the face of boxing, everybody's got their hand up. Make yourself stand out. Do what you have to do. Train hard. Fight these big threats, and put yourself in a position where you can't be denied. So that would be my advice to Demetrius Andrade. I don't think chasing him around is going to get you to fight. It might piss him off even more, and he might have security come and take you up out of there wherever you come. That's not a winning strategy, in my opinion, guys. All right, guys, so I'm gonna go drink some tea now. You tell me what you guys think about this strategy or this advice that Bernard Hopkins gave Demetrius Andrade, I just don't think it's a winning strategy in my opinion. You know, sometimes you got to bite down and do the tough stuff. The road less traveled sometimes is the best road. So let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section. It's the CMB. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. And I'm out. Peace.